Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you guys are all doing great. I'm super excited. It's a new year and I want to say a very happy new year to you guys. Thank you so much guys for your support through the past years. I welcome you all to a very new year and I wish you all a prosperous, fulfilled and a blessed 2022. We can only hope for a better year, yes. Thank you once again. So excited again because this is going to be my first tutorial for the year. Yes, and it's something very simple and stylish. Here I have the see-through fabric I'm going to be using to make um, um, a wrapper and a very simple top. Okay, just like an Iran buba kind of wear, and I have this satin fabric I'm going to be using as the inner wear, okay, because of course it's a see-through one. So first of all, let me start with this one. I have it already folded. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to be having a full length for this the inner wear. I want to make it to stop at the knee length. I just want that stylish effect that way, okay. So and I'm going to be cutting it in form of an off shoulder. Okay, so the length of this gown I want to use is say length 39. It's okay for me. Okay, like I said, it's not going to be a full length one. That's how I want it to be. So I'm going to be placing my tape at the 5 inches mark. So I'm going to start here, this using this as a starting point. I'll place my tape at the 5 inches mark here, and of course take the length I have here. Okay, it's 38, so I'll work with what I have. I have 38 at the end. So because I'm cutting in form of an off shoulder, so it's going to have a strip, okay. Yes, so just here I will take note of my chest measurements at 9 here. Then I'll take note of my waist measurement at 17, my hip at 24. Okay, yes. So I'll come here at this point. I'm going to make use of 5 inches for my shoulder, because remember I'm cutting it in form of an off shoulder, so I'm going to make use of 5 inches here. Okay, then I'll come to this chest line here. I'll mark, take note of this, the chest line, the waist and the hip here. So at this chest line I'm going to input my bust measurement, which is 38 divided by 4. I have 9.5, so I'm going to be putting in 2 inches here of extra allowance. Then I'll come to the waistline, 36 divided by 4, which is 9. I'm going to mark my 9 inches there, and I'm also fixing my 2 inches there, extra allowance. Then to the hip, which is 44, I'll divide it by 4. I have 11. So I'll also put in my 2 inches down there as well. Then I'll come to the the length of the dress. I'll also put in my hip measurement there with the extra 2 inches of allowance. Okay, so I'll just add, say, like an extra 1.5 inch. Okay, yeah, just to give it just a not really necessary anyway. Yeah, so I'll come back here now from this point, this shoulder point to put here at this 5 inches mark here. I'm going to take it all the way to the chest line here where I have my bust measurement. It's as simple as that. Okay, then I'll come here. Remember, it's at the 5 inches mark, so I'm just going to go down by 1 inches. Okay, more like in the neckline, right? So I'm just going down by 1 inches from here. You can see this from here. I'm going down by 1 inches. So I'm taking it from here again So this is giving me my neckline now. And mind you, I'm cutting both the front and the back together. So the strip I'm going to be putting be like say 1.5 inches or 1 inches width of strip. So I'm going to be fixing it here. So what I will do is to come to this point. You know, I have this mark this way now. So I'm going to come to this point and measure that 1 inches. Mind you, from this tip here we have here, I'm just moving away by 1 inches. I'm just marking 1 inches here. So I'm putting in this so that it will allow me to fix in my strip in between here. Okay, so from this point I'll connect it back. So this is going to be my new um armhole. Okay, not the initial one I draw, because I have created a space in between here where I'll be fixing in a long strip. Okay, yes, so that's it. It's as simple as that. All is left now is just to connect this point to the hip and to the floor. That's it. Then I'll just cut this out. It's as simple as that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut. Mind you, cutting this way. Take note of the starting point. I'm just trying to trim out the excesses. So you can see this, see the way it's looking. If I open it up, I have this. So you can see this is where I'm going to be attaching my strip. Okay, it's going to be like I said, a 1 inch strip. By the time you cut it out, let me demonstrate this. It's going to have a long strip. So okay, since it's 5 inches we took away from here, so that means the strip I'm going to cut in is, it will be 5 inches for the front, 5 inches for the back. So if I add it together, that's 10. So I'm going to be having a long strip of 10 inches like this, with 1 inches width, which I'm going to be attaching here. Can you see this? So this is how it's going to be. It's as simple as that. Okay, yeah. So I will do the same thing, but of course I'm also going to add 1/2 inches of allowance since I'm going to be attaching it to this point. So I'll add the allowance for attaching it on this side and on the other side. So about 1 inches of allowance each. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do that. Then when I do that, I'm also going to cut out a long strip as well. I will use to finish up the neckline. That's just to clean up these edges and the armhole as well. Then I will just take measurements by the side, take it down, and I hem the lower part of this dress. That's it. It's so simple and easy. Okay, so that's it for this one. So the next thing now is for this. So what I have here is 3 yards of this. So I'm going to be cutting out 2 yards I will use as the wrapper. Okay, yes, I'm going to cutting out 2 yards for that. I'll just use 1 yard for making the top. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So here I've already cut out this top. Okay, so I have it folded into four, and I'm cutting both the front and the back piece together. So first of all, I'll just take the length I want, which is I'm going to cut at 26 inches. Okay, then I'll cut out the remaining excesses. So I'll come here now and take my shoulder measurement is actually 15. So if I place my tape here, 15 divided by 2 is 7. So what I need is 7 inches here. So at this 7 inches mark, I mean 7.5 rather, 15 divided by 2, 7.5. So at this 7.5 inches mark, I just hope you can be able to see this properly. So I have my shoulder measurement here. So which means starting from here to the other end is going to be my sleeve, okay? So, and what I have from here to the end, I have about 11 inches, okay, for the sleeve. So what I will do here, I'm not going to be doing any shoulder slope. I'm just going to cut it through like that. So I'll just come down here and come down to 10 inches. From top here, I'm going to mark 10 inches from here. I'll take note of that. Then from this point here, I'm going to take note of my chest line, which is going to be at 9 here. Then the waistline at, I'm using 16 inches, okay? So from this chest line, if I input my bust measurement, which is 38 divided by 4, I have 9.5. Then I'll add extra 2 inches of allowance to it. So I come to this waistline and mark it, which is 36 divided by 4, 9. I'll also add the extra 2 inches of allowance. Then I'll add the hip, 11 plus extra 2 inches of allowance here, okay? So I'm just going to connect it from my waist to the hip, and from the bust to the waist here. Then at this, remember I took from here to here as the sleeve opening. That's the where the arm is going to pass through. So at this 10 inches mark, I'm just going to connect it, come down to where I have my bust measurement here. I'll just come down there and create a curve, okay? And create a curve. So I'm connecting it from there, taking it all the way to the waist, then to the hip, okay? So it's as simple as that. So I'll just go ahead and cut this off. I'm also going to input my neck measurement here. I'm going to make use of 4. I'll make use of 4 by 5. I'm using the same neckline for both front and back. Or let me use 4 by 4. I'll make use of 4 by 4. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out. The neckline first. I'll take it from the hip to the waist and up there. So you can see, guys, this is ready. You can see it's as simple as that. So all I'll do now, cutting out the excess I have here from the lower part. So all I'll do now is to open this up. You can see this. This is very, very simple. So what I'll do is just to take a bias tape, finish up the neckline and also the edge of the sleeve. Then I'll join the sides. Once I join the sides and fold the bottom of the dress, it's as simple as that. That's it. Very, very simple. So just that, and also go finish up um, this one as well, and this outfit is ready. It's that simple, okay? So that's it, guys, on how to make this stylish dress. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, I appreciate it a lot, and if you've not subscribed, please go ahead and do that as well. Thank you so much. Like, see you on the next video. Bye.